Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the FastAPI. Today we are going to learn about the user authentication using the FastAPI JWT MySQL and the Python. Those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. Let's get started. So this is the structure that I have made. Let me start the application. So no module with the chores. So we have to install some of the modules. Let's install this. So I think the requirements.txt I have added no. Okay. So here we required some of the module that is, let's have a look of the main.py that we go with the, I think we go with the JWT also. So where it is, so let's go with the this one, Josh Python JWT package. So let's install this. Okay, next we have to go with the passlib. So add the passlib. Okay, this is done. I think it should be removed. Okay, what else package left? Nothing, I guess. Let's run this. There is the issue in the database SS denied. Let's have a look of that one also, database. So here we go with the database. Let's have a look. Localhost php my admin php/adminer. So I think the database would be, I just forgot. No, this is the user base. Okay, so we will use the test db for that one. Let's clear this drop. Okay, and here go with the test db. So let's update the credentials. So database is test db, and here we have the root, and the password is this one. Okay, let's save this, and application started. Let's have a look that the user tables with the table is done. Yes, user table is created. We can see that the show data is the show structure. We have the id, user, email and the hash password. Okay, so the app is running. Let's control c and do the can. Okay, so here we go with the url control, and here we have the docs, right? So go with the registration process. Okay, and if I go just add this into our postman also, let's have a look with the postman, or we will do here. Okay, let's take it a look on the postman also. Okay, so here we go with this one, post this one, and we have the which route, that is register/register. Okay, so here we go with the post request. We have the body, we have a raw, we have a json. Okay, and we have to go with this implementation, right? Username, I will go with rajni90. Email, rajni90 at the rate mailinator.com. The password, we'll put it over here. Okay, send it, and it's registered with the this one record. Let's have a look. Select table, and the record is added. Let's go with the login. So slash login, and we require the this one post request. Let's try to send it. What else? Field is required. Username. Okay, I think the use this gonna be the username. Let's try to send it. Field is required. I think it's not in the form. Let's go with the form data. That should be username and the password. Username would be Rashni90 at the rate millinator.com, and the password. Here you can see that's accepting the form data and the token we receive. Next one, that is authorization with this user. Let's have a look of that one. I have made a current user also over here. Okay, user dot get current me. So I will just use users dot me, which is not yet I have worked on it. Okay, so here we have this request get, and we have to pass the authorization over here. Yes, and authorization, and here we need to pass the bearer with the access token to get the user information, right? So I think it is still I'm working on it. Send, it will say that internal server error because I still working on it with the keys. Okay, so missing id argument is there, right? So I will fix it. First we will go with the rest of the code. Okay, structuring. So here we have, first we have to go with the database. So here we am using the SQL alchemy. So if you don't have the package, so please install it. Okay, and here we are using the PyMySQL also. So you need to also install that one if it is not there. Okay, replace the database connection URL with your MySQL database. So we have the username, password, this is your host, this is your port, this is your database name. Okay, and then it will, the create engine will help you to connect with this database connection string and create the session local with the help of the session maker, right? So it will help you to create the connection with the MySQL. Okay, database dot py, it should be in the auth app database dot py. Then we have a models and the schemas. So we have a model. So here you can see that the we are using the SQL alchemy for the model, and here we have a column integer and the string. So here we have the base declarative base, and then we are going to import from the column integer. I think it's duplicate time, so it's not to be removed. Okay, and here we go with the class, that is users. We require id, username, email, and the hash password. Okay, make sure to add the length, because if you're not adding the length it will give you the error. Make sure you, the structure would be the same, right? Next we have the schemas. When we have a user base, that is username, email, then user create on the help of the user base, that is passwords should be string. Then we have next one, that is class user with id should be int, class config orm mode to be true. Then we have a token. These all are the schemas that we have to we are using in our main application, right? So when I call with the token, it will give me the ss token and the token type. Here you can see that in the login, here you can see we have ss token and the token type. You can see this is also a schema, right? And then we have a user out. This is also a schema. Okay, which requires id, username, and the email. Okay, so these all are the schemas in which the format the data we want. Okay, next we go with the models is done, schema is done, then we go with the main.py where we have all the functionality, right? So these are all the imports that we have to do for the user authentication using the JWT. Okay, so make sure you have to import each of everything. Then we have a parslave and the JWT we have imported. Okay, so we have import the models, CRUD, and the schemas also. So this is also we require. Okay, now we have start with the fast API. Next we will go with the, let me just do this one. Create all the database tables with the help of the base meta table dot create all binding equal to engine true, initialize the base. Okay, this is for the token JWT authentication settings. So secret algorithm ss token expires in, so make sure you have to add this. Okay, then we have a password hashing because we have to hash the password when trying to register. So password context, crypto by crypt, and depreciated auto. Okay, dependency to get the database session. So here we are creating the dependency. Okay, get a DB with a session local, yield DB, finally close the DB. Function to create the access token. So here I'm creating the access token, and it's recording this returning the encoded JWT. Okay, so this is the method that you can create the access token, okay, with the algorithm, right? Function to verify the password, because whenever we try to log in, so we have to do the verification of the password. So this is the method, plain text password and the hash password, and return accordingly that's true or false. Okay, next we have the function to authenticate the user. So this is a function for the authentication of the user, right? And it will return the user. Okay, and here you can see that how we can return the authenticated user. So we will check the password also. First we will, here you can see that we will check the username and the password, it is there. Then we are going to crud dot get user by email. So this is get user by email, so this is the crud.py. Okay, so we are returning the query with the email. So if the user exists with that email, we are going to return. Okay, so it will get the data of the user. If it is if it not the user, not verify password, okay, then return false. Okay, so this is the condition. So you have the verify the password, then return accordingly. Okay, else return the user. Okay, next we have a register endpoint where we are doing the registration. So first we will check that the get user by email, so the record is there whenever we try to register. If it is not there, then create the user with the help of the crud.create user. So here we have the create user. So username, email, and the hash password, then add the user commit and the then refresh and return the db user. Okay, this is done. Next we have the endpoint for the user login and the token generation. So this is the code for that one. Okay, so here we have the login for the sys token, right? Here we are using the form data auth to password request form. Okay, and authenticate user, we will call the authenticate user function, right? We have already discussed, we're sending the username and the password. Then if the data is not there, then we will do that the incorrect username and the password. If the data matches, then we will time delta with the ss token expire minutes, ss token create the ss token. So here we are creating the ss token, and data we are passing that user dot email and expiration we have sent. Okay, then return the sys token and the token type. Okay, next we have the users me. So on the behalf of the authorization, we will return the data. Okay, so here you can see that we have fetching the one issue, that is get user by id, fetch user details from the database using the user id. So currently we will check with that one. Okay, that part is missing only. Okay, rest of the thing. And here we have the validate the token and extract the user id. So basically whenever we have authorization token, we have to validate its and which user it belongs. Okay, so here we are validating the token with the algorithm hs256. Okay, and decoded token user id is none, user id not found. And here we will go with the invalid token or the session expired. Okay, all the checks are here, and the value error http that invalid token. Okay, so this is for that one. So let's go with the last one that we have, go with the get request. Okay, so already I think we have on the, okay, so let me just go with this one. Let's try to send, and what we get, let's have a look. So here the token we have printed, this is there, this is also there, right? What else we missed? Let's have a look. So get user, get details, print user id. Okay, validate token is there. Let's check the only the this one, and if I just click on that, let's remove rest of the print from this table. Token, remove. Decoded token, remove. Okay, and then we are set to go. Let's save this. Let's try to hit again. What we get, we get only the this Rajni at the rate 90 millimeter. So where we are getting in, print the user ID, we'll put something over here there so that we can know. Clean this. So here we go with this one, print. Okay, so let's scroll down. Let's try to hit it, and what we get, yes, we are on this one and we getting the this record. Okay, so here we go with this one. Then we are calling crud dot get user by id with user id. Okay, and let's go and check why it's not returning the data. So here we go with this one, and here we retrieve the user id also. Okay, let's do with changes with this one also. If it is going to that function, what it's going to be printed, let's have a look. Because maybe the data is not getting properly, I suppose. So it's currently this one, and here it's not coming get user by id or what. I think it expecting the session also. And if I go over there in the because here you can see what it expects, get user by id missing one required positional argument, that is user id. Okay, so let's have a look of that one, that is main.py. So here you can see that they were passing the db session. Okay, so I think we should also pass the db session, and let's have a look. It will work. So here we go with this one. So first it requires the db session. So how they are getting the db session? So here we go with the db, but we are not getting it now. Just scroll down, we have the response model, that is user schema, and we have a like this depends get db. Okay, let's try to add this one, or we will do with this one session, and then we will go with the user id. Let me update this one, just give me a second. I think then recording will take too much time for that one. Just give me a second. Now here you can see that the data is returned properly with that authentication token. Okay, and here what we have done, just only nothing, the small change that I just forgot, that I need to just pass the db session over here. Okay, in the users me, and just, and here I need to pass the one argument over here, where it is. Just let me scroll down. Uses me, we have the data, and validate extract, then here get user by id db and the user id, then it's give me the result. Okay, the rest of the code we have already shown, right? Done. And what else, I think if I do change the this one with this, it will say that the invalid token, right? So if I go with the correct token, then it will go yes, and send it. Then we get fetch the result. Okay, on the users me on the behalf of authorization token, we fetch the details, right? So this is full-fledged user authentication with JWT, MySQL, and the Fast API. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any doubt, any query in that, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much, and don't forget to like, share, and comment on my video. Have a nice day.